Hey there, it's Tash. I wanted to jump on today because I had another realization this morning. I have just gotten off a coaching call, a group call with a lady that I work with and some other people that are in the group. And there's two things that I have realized that we fall for that cause us to stop growing our businesses or that cause us to not get the results that we want. And it comes up again and again. I've noticed it in the work that I do with the clients that I work with. I've noticed it in the different groups I'm part of, and it was really relevant and really so blatant in the call that I was on today. Each person that went forward with their question, there were two reasons that everything that boils down to, right, as to why you're not getting the results that you want. These have nothing to do with emails, these have nothing to do with funnels, with your website. They have nothing to do with anything external. They have nothing to do with the logo that you have or you don't have, the courses that you've bought. They have nothing to do with any of that. So I just want you to know that these two things are going to be driving your success or sabotaging your future, okay? Do you know what they are? Say hi as you're jumping on. Let me know if this resonates. Share this out with people you think need to watch this too, okay? So the two things that are stopping you are denial or avoidance, we can call it either one, right? And indecision. That's it. Two things. Denial, which can also be known as avoidance, or indecision. It's that simple. Hey, Kerry Lee, how are you? Whenever we have to make a decision in business, whenever something's not going right, these two things come to play. Now, you might be not getting the results that you want. You might be out there saying all the right things, wanting all the right things, but the results aren't coming through. And if you have a look at why, you're going to notice that denial might be coming into it. So if you are denying that you are the bottleneck, or you are the problem, or your thoughts, your beliefs, your habits are the things that are causing them, or you're denying that there's a problem, or if you have the problem, you are avoiding it. Like, you know there's a problem, but you are avoiding it. You are denying its existence simply by avoiding it. Then that's going to inhibit your growth. That's going to stop you from growing and getting the results that you want. So think about everything that you're frustrated about in your business right now, everything that you're frustrated about in the results that you're getting. Ask the question, are you in denial? What are you avoiding? And it's not always pretty to look at it. It's far from pretty to look at it most days, but it's really important. Unless you come out of denial and stop using denial or avoidance as your strategy to move on and to lessen the stress that you're feeling, because it's a short-term fix. Denial and avoidance is really just a short-term fix. You can keep pushing it away and keep pushing it away and keep pushing it away, but at the end of the day, you have to face these problems, issues, concerns. They're all fixable, but not until you come out of denial and avoidance, and not until you face them, right? Problem number two is indecision. So we can face our problems, or the roadblocks, or the bottlenecks, or the things that are going wrong for us, and then we need to make a decision. Do we fix it? Do we get help? What do we do? What is the next step? Now, if you go straight into indecision mode, so first of all, you've come out of denial, great work, like hats off to you, but then you're stuck in indecision, you're going to stifle your growth again. You're going to sit there and be frustrated and think of all these reasons why things aren't happening the way they're happening, why your list isn't growing, why you don't have people wanting to work with you, why people aren't saying yes to you. All of these things, it comes down to indecision, because you can't make a firm choice on what you need to do next. Like, it seems really simple, doesn't it? But if you think about all of the things, all of the frustrations you have going on, and you address them with these two filters, am I in denial and avoidance, or am I indecision? Like, am I undecided about what to do next? I didn't mean to do my middle finger there. That's all it comes down to. Two simple premises that we need to pay attention to. So we need to stop denying that there's a problem. We need to face it and accept it and take ownership of it. And then make the decisions you need to make it right, to get back on track, to find the people that you want to work with, to find the people that can support you through that. So with indecision, for example, I'm just looking at my notes here. I wrote notes, I don't know why, because I very rarely refer to them, and when I do, I get all confused about what I was saying. If you are undecided, so you've come out of denial, There's a problem that you're having in your business, you're not getting the results that you want, and you make a decision to get someone to help you, right? And then you get onto the call with that person and they're great and that's exactly who you want to work with and exactly they solve the exact problem that you have. And then you revert to indecision. Should I work with them? Shouldn't I? I really want to, but I don't think I can afford it. I really want to, but let's just see if I can figure it out myself first. You sit there in indecision and you won't make a call. So you might decide not to work with that person and you go off to do things yourself. Are you making the decisions? Are you being decisive every single day about what it is you need to do to shift things, to change things, to get over the mind shit that's coming up every single day to stop you from doing what you want to do? Probably not. Like if you're frustrated and you're not getting your results, it's because you're not being decisive. You are sitting in indecision about what you need to do next. Now, I get it. There are a ton of decisions that we need to make every single day. Some of them are easier than others, but we can get stuck for days and weeks and months in indecision without even realising it. You know, without deciding on who our exact client is, without deciding on what our opt-in is going to be, without deciding on what our packages are going to be, without deciding where we're going to show up, without deciding all of these different things. We and we are and we to and we fro, and we won't make a bloody decision about what we need to do next. And it's so frustrating for me to sit over here and see this happen day after day after day. What's even more frustrating is I still fall for it too. So you are not alone. Like, let me know if this is resonating. Let me know if you are either stuck in avoidance or denial and indecision. Like if either of those come up on your radar this week, can you see how those two things might be stopping you from doing what you want to do, from growing your business and from moving forward? Because I still fall for them. I'm really good, like all of us, I'm really great at seeing it in other people and getting them out of indecision and getting them out of denial and getting them out of avoidance and facing the things that are really stopping them. It's got nothing to do with your email sequence or your funnel or your website or your lack of logo or your XYZ, whatever the reason or excuse is today. It really comes down to those underlying fundamental beliefs, whether you are avoiding them, facing them, dealing with them, making a decision on them. So it's short and sweet. It's 2 little steps that are going to help you move forward faster than you can believe. But it's not always easy. So simple, but not always easy. So next time you're feeling frustrated, next time you're not getting the results that you want, or you're not taking the action that you want, or you're not moving forward enough for what you think you should be doing, check in with that filter. What are you in denial about? What are you avoiding? And what are you indecisive about? What are the decisions that you need to make? Because at the end of the day, ask yourself this: what are they costing me? What is indecision and denial costing me? How many clients am I leaving out there wanting support from me and I'm not asking for it, or I'm not putting myself out there enough to help these people? What is that costing you as a business, as an individual? What is that costing you? From your headspace, your stress levels, your productivity, what are these things costing you? I think if you thought about the number of clients that are out there waiting for you to help them, that you know you can help, you might not know exactly how you can help them, but you know there's people out there that you can help today and you want to help them. But you're faffing around and not making a decision on how, or you're faffing around and not taking the action you need to take. Okay, your indecision. Your indecision is costing you, I'm guessing, hundreds, thousands, maybe tens of thousands of dollars a month. And I can say this because I've been in the thick of it. I have struggled with the mind shit and the denial and the indecision for years. And that's why I'm so passionate about getting this message through to you, because when you see the light, when you see what the real problems are, then you can move through anything. You can face anything and you can achieve anything you bloody well please, if only you will get out of your own way to do it. So that's it. It's a short and sweet message today. I was inspired after this group call this morning to share that with you. It's a pattern I see emerging again and again, and every frustration you have can come down to those 2 things: denial or avoidance and indecision. So try that filter on for the next couple of days. Let me know how it works for you. Let me know what you discover. Let me know what comes up for you. If you know there's someone that you love and adore who's not getting the results that they want and they need to hear this too, then tag them here or share it with them. Because it's something so simple. but yet we avoid it, and we blame everything else but ourselves. At the end of the day, our future is up to us. We create our reality. We create whatever it is we put out in the world. But we have to make the decision to do so. We have to make the decision to show up and face what's either stopping us and face what we need to do next. It's really simple. If you want to chat more about this, then let me know. I'm going to put a chat with Tash link under this video so you can get in touch with me and we can talk about this further. Send me a message, comment on this video. Like, let's have the conversation. I want to know what you're in denial about and what you're indecisive about. Because if we can fix those two things for you, whooshkas, you are off, baby. You are off. You will take flight and you will be soaring high above all of your excuses and all of your indecision and all of your inaction and all of your denial. You'll be riding high. And that's what I want for you, okay? So no more denial, no more indecision. Go out there and do what you've got to do. And I will talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.